Scrooge is a 1934 Christmas film directed by Henry Edwards and starring Seymour Hicks, Don Calthrop, Robert Cochran, Mary Glynne, Oscar Asche, Maurice Evans, a bright light, and a shadow. This guy is touching his Dickens. Support local music. We go to Scrooge's office where he's writing a letter to Penthouse Forum.
Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley's been dead these 7 years.
Oh.
Dead as a doornail. Died 7 years ago, this very night.
So what you're saying is, he's dead.
It seems more than usually desirable to make some slight provision for the poor and destitute who suffer terribly at this present time.
GoFundMe the early years.
Some few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor of London meat and drink and means of warmth.
We choose this time because this is the time of all others when want is keenly felt.
This dude can't afford a comb. Maybe you should raise money for him.
Good evening, sir.
Allow me to express my regrets, sir, if I have said anything.
Good evening.
Was that an I said good day?
May I inquire, Mr. Cratchit, what you're doing with that shovel full of coal?
Who touched the thermostat?
Get on with your work, sir. That'll keep you warm enough. I'm not cold. Why should you be?
El Cheapo!
You have a wife and family to support, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How many children you got?
Around half dozen, sir. 3 boys and 3 girls.
It sounds like Bob's pullout game is not that strong.
A Merry Christmas to you, Uncle, and God save you. Bah! Humbug.
There it is.
If I had my way, sir, every fool who goes about saying Merry Christmas should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of olive through his heart.
Jesus, imagine this guy with a Facebook page posting his back in my day bullshit.
Why? Why did you get married?
Getting his dick wet? Is he going to beat those children with a stick? Scrooge then rips on Bob, then they leave. Consumerism! Riveting latching the door action. Instead of fleshing out the story, this movie drags out the mundane to hit that running time. Does he check his house like this every night? Cold gruel. Yum.
Look well, Ebenezer Scrooge, for only you can see me.
What you want with me?
Much.
Well, somebody has a fever.
My spirit never walked beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing hall. So I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere.
How cheap is this movie? Cheaper than Scrooge, I guess.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it, link by link.
It would be nice if we could see the chain. Scrooge is then told about the 3 ghosts, yada, yada, yada. Do I really have to go over the fucking plot?
Marley!
Look to see me no more.
Marley!
We didn't see you to begin with. It's the ghost of Christmas past, which is a fucking light. Cheap!
The money is due and must be paid.
But, sir, that's impossible.
Then I shall have no alternative but to take immediate steps to recover it.
What a dick!
Your good money. They asked you for a little breathing space, a little time in which to pay. That was all.
Enough of this, Belle. I am ready to make allowances for your feelings as a woman. But I must ask you to leave my business affairs alone.
Yeah, woman. Belle ditches his ass and we see what happened to her. Apparently her husband's pull-out game wasn't strong either. Ghost number 2, and it's actually a person.
Many brothers, Spirit? More than 1,800.
That means your dad has no pull-out game. There's a rope touch and we see Bob and Tiny Tim. And in this town, people do not have a problem with throwing snow at a kid with a crutch. They arrive at home and there's the exposition we all know as Scrooge plays creeper outside. Hot pudding making action.
God blesses everyone.
There's the money shot. Scrooge shows some concern as Christmas present reads his old tweets.
If he is like to die, had he not better do it and decrease the surplus population? Your words.
Well, I've no patience with your Uncle Scrooge.
Oh, I have. I'm sorry for him. And here, he's taken it into his head to dislike us, and he won't even come and dine with us.
He lives in their heads rent-free. Scrooge wakes up and Christmas future is a shadow. Cheap! You're dead. I guess Tiny Tim is dead, but they're leaving him in the back bedroom like he's in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future.
Plot twist! Oh, praise these curtains!
I tell you what it is, my fine fellow. I'm not going to stand it any longer. And therefore, I'm going to raise your salary.
Holy shit! He gives Bob the day off, then they go to church, which is probably more interesting than this film. The end. Scrooge is clunky and not really consistent. Let's make a Christmas Carol with no money. But we have to hit a certain length. There's a lot of filler and it's not just Scrooge doing mundane shit. There's a shot of a lighthouse and some dudes on a ship, which is just what I think about when I think about my Dickens. There are dozens of adaptations to this story. Some are good, some are bad. This one sucks. This one's a quick, forgotten cash grab that's now used as a sleep aid.
Wake up, you piece of shit!
What?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was what?
You have a video with America's favorite old fart screaming about a movie in front of a fireplace.
Yes, so?
I've had it with your shit. I'm throwing 3 ghosts at you.
What?
Yeah, 3 ghosts. There's one. There's another one.
Hi, how you doing?
And there's a third one.
You know what? Fuck your 3 ghosts. I'm gonna throw this at you. And from all of us to all of you, happy holidays!